Yo, what's good? Trying to get you what I'm saying. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Today we're gonna be talking about Drake's newest release, Scary Hours 3, or For All the Dogs, Scary Hours Edition. And we're gonna be talking about my thoughts on it, how I feel about it, and etc. etc. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, do what else what I'm saying. And yeah, let's just jump straight into it. Let's waste no time. So the first thing I want to say is that I feel like, in my opinion, this EP should have been a separate release instead of being a part of the For All the Dogs album. In my opinion, I don't think it fits the For All the Dogs. So I think if just it would have been a separate EP or separate release, it would have been better. But it's not that big of an issue. It doesn't really affect it too much. I want to say that this EP is actually really really amazing, and I think that Drake should have been on this type of timing in the For All the Dogs album, and not all that regular certified lover boy nonsense. All right, I'm not saying For All the Dogs is bad, because I liked it. I think it's overhated, but like if For All the Dogs sounded like Scary Hours 3, it would have been way better. And yeah, I feel like this is the type of music that Drake should be making, because I feel like, and I've always been saying this, Drake still has the ability to make, like, Take Care or Nothing Was the Same music. He just needs to put in more effort into this stuff, that's all. But yeah, the EP is really, really good, and I really think that For All the Dogs should have sounded like Scary Hours 3. One song I wanted to mention was The Shoe Fits, because the song is 6 minutes long, and I think it's a little bit too long. And although I don't think I'll be returning back to the song too much, I still think it's great because he's actually telling a story in that song, which there's not a lot of Drake songs with stories in it. It's a little bit romantic, but that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't really matter too much. I think it's a vibe. It's just for like 6 minutes is a little bit too much. Um, another song I wanted to mention is "Evil Ways" featuring J. Cole. I love how they're using that like back and forth kind of flow, where Drake will say a few bars, J. Cole will say a few bars, then Drake goes back and J. Cole's go back, etc. etc. I think that is fire, and I think that's the first song where they're actually doing that. They didn't do that in First Person Shooter. They didn't really do that in Jodeci Freestyle. And I forgot that other song too. It's in Friday Night Lights, I think. I forgot what it's called. But they're not doing that either. So this is the first song where they're using that kind of flow. And honestly, I really think that Drake and J. Cole should make like a collab album together, because I think they're a really amazing duo that needs to be worked on more, instead of like a Drake and 21 Savage or Drake and Lil Baby. Like, we already have too much of those. Let's get a Drake and J. Cole, or like a Drake and Kendrick too. I think Drake and Kendrick Lamar would be fire as well, but I don't think it's really happening. Yeah, like I said, this EP is fire as hell. I also love the production too. We got beats from Conductor again. We also got beats from Alchemist, and I forgot the other producers as well. But I think he should be looking work with these producers more, because I feel like it just these kind of beats just really bring the lyrical Drake out of him. And if we get more lyrical Drake, we can actually get good music for once, instead of the same old certified lover boy dark lane double tapes nonsense. Ain't nobody trying to hear that anymore. We're trying to hear that old Drake again. If he continues to rap like this in his next project, they're weird for a ride, because this shit is heat, bro. This album is heat. The only complaints that I really have with this is that I feel like it's a little bit dragged out and repetitive. Like I said, shoe fit 6 minutes, like that's too much. I always like the same thing goes for like a song like "Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst." Although he's telling a story and stuff like that, like for me personally, it gets a little bit too boring and it gets dragged out. And I don't think a song needs to be that long. I think the longest a song needs to be is 5 minutes. Anything above 5 minutes, I'm not really gonna like that much. So yeah, that's all I really have to say. A little bit repetitive, a little bit too dragged out. And I also feel like he needed another song like "You Broke My Heart" in the EP. Maybe he could have. I don't know. Wickman could have stayed on the vault. I'm not gonna lie. Wickman could have stayed on the vault, and he could have made another song like "You Broke My Heart." Because although I like the lyrical Drake a lot, I feel like we still need some of that Ziggy Drake in there as well. So it's not sounding like a J Cole album in my opinion. Not saying that J Cole's bad, but I'm not really wanting that from Drake. I'm not wanting J Cole style music from Drake. I'm wanting, like, I wanted the mix. You know what I mean? Like that thing was the same. You know, there's the mix of the rapping, and there's the mix of the singing. That's what I want. I don't want there to be like too much rapping, less singing, or too much singing and less rapping. I want there to be like a balance. Um, but yeah, those are really my only complaints. If I had to give this album a ranking, it'll probably be like 8 out of 10. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. I think it's amazing, and if it keeps this stuff up, then Drake can really get his flowers again like he really wants to, because you know in a lot of songs for the dogs, he's saying how, oh, I'm not getting my flowers. Well, if you make another album like Scary Hours 3, you know what I'm saying, you can get your flowers. I also want to say that this is the best like EP, the Scary Hours edition. Scary Hours 1, Scary Hours 2, Scary Hours 3. Scary Hours 3 is the best one easily, alright? But that's about it. Like I said, I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10 or 8.5 out of 10, one of those. If you had to give this album a ranking, let me know down in the comments below. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, do all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? And let me know what other video ideas y'all have in the comments, because I have been running out of video ideas. My bad if you hear like bird noises, background noises, all that stuff. It is a little bit loud, so my bad, y'all, if that was like annoying or shit like that. Like, nothing I can really do about it. But yeah, I'm gonna see y'all niggas in the next video. For what I'm saying, I will get the for more watermark removed soon. I promise. I already know how to use OBS, and I'm learning how to use DaVinci too. So just be patient, and I promise you, by the end of this year, you will definitely will not see that watermark soon. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see y'all niggas in the next video. And y'all niggas stay safe, alright? But see y'all. Peace!